From Nashville, Tennessee, it's the Cameo Bobo Show, live in Music City, with host Cameo Bobo, with guests Kimberly Bell, Crystal Bodie Smith, and Chef Shaticka Robinson, with co-host Janard.
And now, your host, Miss Cameo Bobo.
Welcome. You guys sound and look amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here for the season opener of season 4 of the Cameo Bobo Show. Make some noise. Yes, I am beyond thrilled to have you guys on this journey with us, and to be in season 4 is such a blessing. Thank you guys so much for watching the show, sharing the show, supporting the show, coming out to the show. It means so much to us, and you are helping us get to that Skyrise studio that's coming very soon, so stay tuned, okay, guys? Listen, guys, we have an amazing show lined up for you, and I know that you're so excited to find out who we got on the lineup and to experience it with me. So I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to go ahead and let you know what we got going on. First up, we have a celebrity chef who has been representing Nashville on a national level. Please help me welcome the winner of Netflix BBQ Showdown, Chef Shaticka Robinson, to the show. Next up, we got someone who is an entrepreneur, a podcaster, a leader, an event producer, and the founder of the Girl You So Dope Awards. Please help me welcome the one and only queen of dopeness, Miss Kimberly Bell, to the show, okay? And baby, it keeps getting better. My next guest is all the way from North Carolina. She's a host, a social media influencer, an author, and so much more. Please help me welcome the one and only Crystal Bodie Smith to the show. All right, so Janard, I think they're ready for this show. What you got going on over there?
This is what I'm ready for, Cameo. I'm ready for you to break it down what you are giving tonight in this leopard print outfit from head to toe. Let's know what we doing.
I'm giving animal flavor, okay? Baby, you know you a style fashionista when you can do monotone animal print, okay?
Come on now, come on.
Okay, with a little pinch of red. Okay, Janard, so today I decided that I wanted to do a petticoat blazer dress, long sleeve, with a belted waist and a petticoat. I kind of feel like Easter Sunday, because when I put this on, I was like, this has got a lot going on. But it's okay. It's the only thing I'm missing is a bell. When I was a little girl, I had bells in my petticoat. Anybody else have bells in their petticoat? Yeah, but anyway, so I love wearing leopard print. Leopard print to me is like red. I love wearing red. I love wearing leopard print. So I decided that I was gonna wear the dress, and I originally had styled it with black heels, but God
sent
me to the store, and I was walking down the shoe aisle, and I came across these perfect leopard heels, okay?
Yeah.
So I decided I'm wearing those leopard heels, and I'm gonna add a pinch of red earrings with it. And I think I look divine. What do you think?
Divine, ladies and gentlemen. Very divine. And
Thank you.
And I will admit, Cameo, when you sent that to me, you know, a lot of times I get on Amazon, get on the website, and I promise y'all, what the picture on the website looked like was the same brown that's in her outfit. But when it came to me, it was like a lighter brown. Mm-hmm. And Cameo, I was like, Janard, it still looks good.
Yeah,
I love my sister. So encouraging.
Give it up for Janard.
So encouraging.
It is accentuating your beautiful skin tone.
It's still an earth tone, right?
That copper is bringing out the best in you. I think you did that.
You know, and looking in the monitor, for whatever reason, it seems like it works. Does it work, y'all?
Yeah. Okay. Give it up for Janard, okay? So, Janard, now we're in season 4.
Woo!
What are you expecting from season 4?
Greatness and every good and perfect thing that God has for the Cameo Bobo Show, spicing up the late night.
What I'm expecting for season 4, so you guys can help me do it, I'm expecting to support more local businesses. I'm expecting to do more fun and games on the show. I'm expecting to eventually have a live band in here like all of the other shows have. I also am expecting for it to continue to have reach. We are working on a deal so that we can be on Fox 17, My 30, and the CW. So stay tuned for that. And I'm just expecting for expansion. My 3 words for this year are bigger, greater, and better.
3 amazing words, Cameo. I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right. So after this commercial break, we'll be right back to get bigger, okay? The Cameo Bobo Show is now offering the following advertisement options: TV commercial spots, email promotion to over 1,500 potential customers, social media promotion to over 4,300 monthly users. It's time to elevate your brand and get in front of a diverse audience. Secure your advertisement today by visiting CameoBoboShow.com to learn more. Welcome back to the show, guys. My first guest is a passionate entrepreneur and motivator who is the owner of Bella Studios, founder of Brunching with Bella, and the Girl You So Dope Awards, and just an overall amazing person. Please help me welcome the one and only beautiful Kim Bella to the show.
Hello.
Hey, girl, hey.
How are you?
You looking so gorgeous, baby.
It's matching.
You're looking, I know.
Matching energy,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Kim, for my
Yes.
viewers who may not be familiar with you, please tell us how you got started and where were you? Are you from Nashville?
Uh-huh. Born
Okay,
and
okay.
raised.
And tell us about your businesses that you got.
So my name is Kim Bell. I go by Bella. So if you call me Bella, you're part of my new movement that I'm on.
All right, elevation.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. So you know, my husband and I, we have always been visionaries and believers in God. And if we have a dream or a passion, the beautiful part about it is that him and I, our dreams are pretty much the same.
That's awesome.
Or it's not far from each other. So my husband and I are entertainers, and we like to have parties, and we like to celebrate and have a good time. And it was just funny, we both talked about opening up an event space.
Okay.
Where was the money at? You know, where was the money at? But we prayed and we believed God, and he landed us a property that we leased out in Madison that we've had for close to 10 years.
Wow, give it up for y'all. That's awesome. Awesome.
And then, you know,
Tell us the name of the.
Oh, it's Rock the Bells Event Center,
Yes.
and it's in Madison.
A lot of them probably have
Tennessee.
been. Have y'all been to
Yeah.
Rock the Bells?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all had a good time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so one day my husband and I, we got the itch, and I was itching, and I was just like, babe, I feel like we need to open up another space. And he was like, babe, that is so crazy. I was thinking the same thing. And so, you know, we prayed about it, and it's just crazy how it's not so much in what you know, it's who you know sometimes. And then with faith and believing, it's amazing how God can align things for you. And so we were able to open up our second event space, and that's B2 Events, and that's in Rivergate. And then during COVID, I've always been one who likes hair and beauty and all things fashion.
Yeah.
But one of my main things is hair. And I told my husband I wanted to open up some salon suites. And just so happened during COVID, we had went to go get something to eat, and it was a wait before our food would be ready, and we went riding.
Wow.
And I had been stopping at this red light en route to go home. And every day, and it would put me right in front of this particular building. We had to ride around and wait for our food to get ready. And when we came out of this side street, we were right in the area where the building was. So I told my husband, I was like, babe, I've been looking at this building, you know what I mean? And so we went, we grabbed hands, we prayed in front of the building, we prayed in front of Rock the Bells, and we prayed in front of B2, and God did his thing. And so we opened up some salon suites during COVID.
And it's been successful.
Been successful,
That is
it's
so
been a
good.
blessing, and God has just been good. So sometimes when you're thinking that you have to have A, B, and C, and sometimes all you have to do is just trust and believe God and tell him exactly what you want. And if it's in his will, It's gonna happen.
It shall be done. And you know what? I tell people this. A lot of people focus on, is this God? Most times it is.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna think of nothing crazy
Exactly.
and extravagant to do and spend more money than you got. Like you really not thinking like that unless it's a vacation or something. You know, but like something that's gonna take faith and hard work and discipline.
Yes.
And you know, kudos to you and your husband for being able to understand what it takes to really be one.
Yes.
Right? Because a lot of people don't even in just business, you have to find people that you can align yourself with.
Yes.
And I know I'm not married yet, but I tell God all the time, I know I'll meet him when his destiny is connected to mine.
Yes.
So when we come back from this commercial break, Kim, I want to talk about how I originally met you at the Brunching with Bella event. You tell me about how you got that started, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back after this commercial break, guys. Show, guys. I'm still here with Kim. All right, Kim. So tell us about this Brunching with Bella event. That's how I met you. So how did you get the idea to start Brunching with Bella?
So it was originally called Her Testimony.
Okay.
That was the original.
Really?
And so,
Okay.
And so what I had envisioned was just bringing women together to share their stories and their testimonies of overcoming.
Wow.
In hopes of inspiring the next woman by just telling their story. Because if you are going through something in your life and you feel like you're all alone and no one is there, but if you hear somebody else tell that I've been through something too, I feel like you can get a little stronger. So we did that, her testimony, and then I messed around and had a 45th birthday party.
Okay.
To where we danced on a Sunday until my feet was black. Turned all the way up and had a ball. And my husband, you know, he talked to me. He was like, you had so much fun. You know, I think you need to implement a little fun, and to where these women are thinking that they're coming for a turn up, but really there's a message behind the turn up. And so it just kind of took off, and it does its own thing.
It does.
And so we just have a good time, and people are motivated and inspired by that event. So
give it up for Kim, y'all. How many? You have maybe over 100 women in that room, right?
Yes, close to 200.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
200 women
200,
come to be celebrate, have a good time, be encouraged, and Kim spearheads that.
Yeah,
and that's
we
awesome.
Gonna laugh, we gonna pray, we gonna cry, we gonna hug, we gonna eat,
and
we gonna turn up.
The food always good, and it's always
thing.
beautifully decorated. And so, how did that go into Girl You So Dope Awards?
Well, I was thinking one time about, I wish I could acknowledge some women who are doing something super dope and amazing in the community. A lot of times you feel like you have to have $1 million home before you're noticed and acknowledged. And for so long, I felt like I'm pretty dope. I'm a good girl. I do good things, but sometimes I feel like you're not always seen. Or if you are seen, people dismiss that dopeness within you. And so I wanted to be the person to say, hey,
that's awesome.
I see you, girl.
That's so awesome.
You out here doing dope things.
Well, how many people have you recognized? How many people would you say? You do about... You
I
did
do
10 when I got recognized. I got recognized, y'all.
Yeah.
I did. This past fall.
50?
Yeah.
40?
40 to 50 women. You have.
I do it every quarter, so I usually
Okay.
choose about 2 or 3. But this last one where you were a part of, the whole event was about being dope. And so we had about 10, 15 ladies.
Yes, that's awesome. Give it up for her, guys. So with all of this giving that you do, Kim, how do you stay full so that you can give to others?
Well, you know, full hasn't always been my thing. It was a lot of empty, but it was a lot of masking that I did. And so I realized that although God is first in my life, your mental health is very, very important. I remember going to the doctor and my numbers were all over the place, and I was crying to her and snapping off at her. She looked at me and she said, I think you need some therapy. And I thought, on the inside, I was thinking, oh my God, I do need therapy. But I was like, therapy? What's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like, am I crazy? And so she quickly told me about therapy, and I put myself in therapy, and now my cup stays full. And when it goes down, I know how to pull myself back and recharge.
I love that.
And so I give from my heart. I don't give because I need to, or that's what people are accustomed of me. You know what I mean? So I give from my heart.
You're not people pleasing.
No,
you're doing it because you feel led.
Yes.
And what you want to do. And
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, give it up for her, guys. So Kim, it's time for you to give. It's time for you to get back what you give. When you gave me that Girl You So Dope award, I never forget, I got this text message through Facebook Messenger. And I thought she was just, I was reading and I really thought it was an invitation to the Girl You So Dope awards. I was just reading. I was like, when's the date where I can put it on my calendar to see if I come?
Yeah.
And I'm reading, I'm like, she's giving me an award. I couldn't believe it. I was so honored. I felt like I was getting an NAACP Image Award.
Yeah. Oh, so
I did.
sweet. Yeah.
And I was like, Lord, what can I do for her? What can I do for her? And I had all these things I was going to do for you. And he said, no.
Yeah.
And our family said, well, can I give her this bracelet?
Yeah.
And he
you
said,
did.
yes, give her the bracelet. But then he told me, he said, I want you to invite her on your show. And then I want you to present her with a $500 check for being so dope. So this check is in honor of your dopeness. And this is not from Cameo Bobo. This is from God. He wanted you to know that all those seeds you sowed and all of the blessings that you've given to others and all of the work you've done has not gone unnoticed. So you can spend this however you want. He didn't tell me how to tell you how to spend it. So have you want to spend the $500 is for you, Kim, because you're so dope. Okay? Give it up for Kim. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is happening?
This your cash money. Cash money, girl.
Amazing.
It's my pleasure. Yes, here. All right, we'll be back out of this commercial break, guys. Hey guys, it's your host, Cameo Bobo. Are you enjoying the show? We love to hear your feedback. Please send us a text at 321-471-3976. Also, follow us on Instagram at Cameo Bobo Show. And if you're watching this from YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe to our page. Now, back to the show. Welcome back to the show, guys. My next guest is an entrepreneur whose expertise spans from business to entertainment to marketing, podcasting, and much, much more. Please help me welcome the beautiful Crystal Bodie Smith to the show. Hey, Crystal. What's going on? Welcome to Tennessee from North Carolina.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, we are so happy to have you, girl.
Yes.
So please tell the viewers how you got your started and what you do, because you're not even from North Carolina, right? You're from New York?
Correct.
Got you. So how did you get south from New York?
Well, my parents are from North Carolina.
Okay.
So I kind of followed them on to get out of the
Got you.
city, because after being raised in a big city, I got tired of it. I got older, had children,
Okay.
was married at the time, and wanted to slow down a little bit.
Nice. What part of
Definitely.
New York were you from?
Born and raised in Harlem.
Harlem.
Spent the majority
Give
of my
it up
life.
for Harlem, y'all.
Yeah.
125th Street.
Yes, ma'am. Harlem Hospital.
Yes.
Spent the majority of my time in Queens, like
Okay.
right there near LL Cool J's territory
Okay.
in there, and then
Okay.
left from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So I'm all around New York
Queens.
City girl.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. Yes. I love it. Okay, so back to your story. So tell the people about you and your vision as being a hope catalyst.
That's exactly what I am, a hope catalyst. And I have to tell you, the reason why all this happened really was because it was a way that I grieved. God showed me how if I would focus on other people and take the focus off of mine, then that's how I did it. Because I lost my mom, my dad, and my brother.
Wow.
And through the process of going from a family of 5 down to 2, I needed to do something over the years.
Wow.
I loved entertainment. So I started out with entertainment, fashions, and working, did a lot with Sony back in the day.
Because
so
you did
everything,
some management too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So everything started back with entertainment and promotion, then it went to marketing.
Okay.
And then when the society changed and everything went online, I said, okay, let me try to shift. You have to be able to shift.
Pivot
You-
is the thing, okay?
You have to be
You have
able
to.
to. And so once that happened, I said, let me use my social skills and networking skills and start collaborating, because collaboration is key also.
It is.
Okay,
We
you have
went
to have the
together.
right network of people around. And everything I do is to inspire. My tagline, we all heard it before, is keep hope alive. So I kind of try to get people to recycle hope over and over again. And everything I do, my mission is to stir up the gift, instill hope, and save lives.
I love that. Give it up for Crystal, guys. And as a hope catalyst, you've been receiving a lot of awards. Tell us about some of the awards you won.
God, nothing but God. In the past, in New York City, when I arranged my high school reunion back then, the mayor gave me a proclamation for the city.
Wow.
Back then, because we went back to the high school. No one had ever gone back to the high school. We did a tour in the high school. We went back and we fed the homeless in the park across the street from the high school. Last year, I think it was 2023, we got the Hip Hop Recognition Award in the city of Raleigh.
Wow.
2024, we got recognized with the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, Joe Biden Presidential Award.
That is big. Give it up for her, guys.
Yeah. And I think in 2023, Podcast of the Year Award for Archie.
So Podcast of the Year. So let's talk about your podcast, because it's called A Story Time with Crystal.
Yes.
Tell us your vision behind it, because I love what you're trying to do with your podcast. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you were a guest, remember?
Yes, I was a guest. Yes, I've been on Story Time with Crystal.
Yes.
Okay.
So the idea is this: ordinary people doing extraordinary things, because everybody is not going to have all the likes, everybody's not going to have all the subscribers and followers, everybody is not going to be celebrity status, but everybody has a story, and everybody's story matters. So my platform is to let people know that no matter what you went through and no matter who you are important. So yes, you can come here, you can share whatever it is you want to share, your ups, your downs, anything, your victories, even if it's domestic violence survivors, wanted to educate, empower, inspire. This is the place where we allow you to do that. It doesn't matter who you are, no judgment zone. Just come on and use our platform to get your message across.
I love that, Crystal. So if someone wants to be a guest on your podcast, how would they go doing that?
Story Time with Shout Crystal. Shout Crystal like you shout hallelujah.
On all social media platforms.
There you go.
Give it up for it, guys.
That's it.
So tell us about how you went through some trials and tribulations with homelessness.
When my father passed away, I did move. I let my apartment go. I moved in with a family member.
Okay.
And then I went into a transition home, which I now sit on the board for this agency in Wake County. And it's so powerful because, yes, I had the 401ks, I have the savings, I have everything, but I made a decision to do something because there was a program in place that could allow me to stack up and reposition myself to get back where I needed to get. Because we fall down, but we get up.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And a lot of people are they're so proud that they feel like they can't. A lot of people are living in their cars. A lot of people are sitting on somebody else's couch. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go in this place. It was rent-free for a year where I could save all my money, furnish the apartment, do what I need to do. And from there, I was able to buy my car, and I got into a place. And I've been in that place now for almost 10 years. I didn't tell everybody when I was there because I didn't want to have to backslide and tell somebody off because they looked at me some kind of way. Because that's what people do. They judge you.
They judge you.
They judge you. But I could talk about it now and tell them, look at me now.
I love it. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. So if somebody is watching and they're just going through a hard time right now, I think what you just said is that you need to adjust your mindset.
Yes, sir.
Just because you're going through a hard time doesn't mean it's going to be a hard time for failure. It could be a setup for something amazing.
It's a setup for a comeback.
Yes, a setup for a comeback. I love it. Crystal, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of the Cameo Bobo Show. And thank you for your support of me over the years. We actually met at one of my events.
Yes.
You had just happened to come to support the speaker, and then we got in contact with each other. And so I look forward to seeing what you do to support the show, because I know you're going to be helping me with audience members and getting people here and making sure that we go to that next level. So thank you
I'm
for
excited
that.
and I'm proud of you because I'm watching a
you.
manifestation. So people need to continue to support you because you're a living example of the possibilities if they just wait on God.
Hey, you better preach a word. Amen. Amen. Well, thank you. And you are always welcome back to the Cameo Bobo Show.
I'll be back.
All
Thank you.
right. We'll see y'all. We'll be back after this commercial break, guys.
It's a crown on your head, it's a crown on your head. Look up in the mirror, it's a crown on your head, it's a crown on your head, it's a crown on your head. Look up in the mirror, it's a crown on your head. Bounce to the left, I see a crown on your head. Bounce to the right, I see a crown on your head.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Now it is time for your favorite segment, You Hungry? Okay, y'all hungry? Okay. Listen, today we have a special guest. She is the owner of Coley's Juke Joint and the winner of Netflix BBQ Showdown Season 3. Please help me welcome Chef Shaticka to the show, okay? Hello, Queen.
Hello.
You are just as beautiful on the television as you are in person, baby.
Thank you.
You
I
can't say that
appreciate
for everybody, but baby,
Uh-oh.
you look good. You
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
You look good.
You do as well.
Thank you,
do
thank
as
you,
well.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
So listen, tell us, how did you get started with cooking? Where did it all start for you?
So, 7 years old, my
Wow.
mom told me to come in the kitchen, learn how to make biscuits.
Wow.
And so at 7, I was making biscuits. From there, it just grew. You know, that was
Wow.
my place with me and my mom to just, and everybody, you know, to go in the kitchen and just learn, you know, recipes and, you know, to find out what was going on because, you know, that's what happened in the kitchen.
I love that God started with you early and he used your mother to get you going.
Absolutely.
So you were recently on season 3 of BBQ Showdown.
Yes.
I want to know, what made you apply to be on the show?
I did not apply.
You didn't?
I did
Okay,
not.
so tell us, how did it
I did
happen?
not. I actually, they reached out to me on social media, on Instagram. I actually
Wow.
thought it was a scam.
Wow.
I was.
Y'all, listen, all of y'all who be complaining about posting on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Really?
Tell us.
They and I asked, how did she find me? She told me it was my hashtags.
Wow.
And so,
and those who say hashtags don't work.
Hashtags
I'm just
works.
saying.
After I figured out it was not a scam.
Wow, just a DM.
Just a DM. Was
Wow.
like, hey, we see your food. We think that you would be
Amazing.
awesome for this barbecue show. And crazy enough, I had already watched season 1 and 2 and I knew what it was, but did not think about applying for it at all. And
Wow.
so once that happened, everything just fell in
into
place. Yes.
Wow, well give it up for her, guys.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's just a blessing of the Lord.
Oh my
Amen.
God, you better say it.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's walking
Yes.
him. Okay, so we're gonna keep talking, but let's start tasting some of
Okay.
this food. So what did you bring? Where do you want us to start? Isn't this beautiful, guys?
It is.
Where we're gonna start is, I also have a rib rub, and it's called Coley's Elevated AF Rib Rub.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with some ribs.
Okay.
This is perfect.
Okay, come on.
It's tender.
Oh my goodness.
I taste. Ooh, it's good.
It melts in your mouth.
I taste the barbecue. It's a pork rib.
It is. It's a pork
I
rib.
taste the smoke. The
my
pork, the
goodness.
smoke. Oh, this is delicious.
Thank you. Come on.
I'm not playing, y'all.
Come
We
on.
might save y'all a half a rib.
We're gonna move to the chicken
Okay,
too.
come on, come on.
I'm taking this whole plate home.
Okay,
No,
so
you're
we have the saucy smoked wing.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay,
Okay.
tell me what's going on in
Let's
this
see.
wing.
And
Cause it's
this-
some sweet. Is it a little sour on it? A little
A little bit. So it's the saucy wing. So you get a little bit of sweet, you get a
Okay.
little bit of sour or tangy, and then you have the smoke flavor that's coming in because they were smoked before.
Yeah, I like to eat.
Now, what is the yellowish saucy thing?
That is more of like a honey gold sauce that I put on
That's
it.
what
So-
I taste. I love honey gold. This is so good.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh wow.
Try to do a
Is
little
that like,
bit.
is that mustard?
Yeah, it's like a mustard and some vinegar and all of that.
Okay.
What would you say to someone aspiring to be like you?
That is a good question. I would say to just follow your dreams. Dream so big that it scares you, and I feel like that's just how I've lived my life. That I've always had really big dreams, that I could not see really that they were going to happen, but I never let go of it. And so
Amen.
food is my passion. Like I do this to make me happy, to make other people happy, but I could be at work all day and cook, but I go home and cook again
Let her
because
cook.
that's me.
Let her cook.
Decompress.
Let her
In
cook.
your Glorilla voice. In your Glow
Let her
voice.
cook.
Big
Bow,
Glow.
bow. Let her cook.
Be Shaticka. Be Shaticka. But listen, so as you were
Really.
talking, I want to hear, what's the vision?
The vision.
Where are you going?
Oh,
Let's
I'm
take the
going-
macaroni. Taste the macaroni and cheese while
Yeah,
we talk
yeah.
vision.
Come on.
Thank you.
There you go. The bougie mac and cheese.
Here, Janard.
I'm gonna eat that mac and cheese.
What can you know? I don't really do
I
like
forgot-
dairy.
Yeah, there you go.
He's bougie. He don't do dairy, so I will partake. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So tell us, what is the big vision?
The big vision is to, with winning the show, I also started a brand called Bougie BBQ. And so it's
See,
building.
just for me.
Yeah, this is so good. This is good
also-
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, thank you. It's
This
also
is so good. I am so happy.
See, we gotta get through the interview. It's so good.
I am so
We
good.
just wanna eat.
I'm happy. You go ahead and
Wow.
start on the cabbage.
Okay.
Go ahead and start on the cabbage.
Okay. The big vision.
The big vision is
Okay.
a Bougie BBQ brand. Right now, I actually have a Bougie beer being
Wow.
in creation in LA.
Wow.
Working on some other things,
Wow.
and also to see Coley's Juke Joint in a brick and mortar. So the vision is like not just the brick and mortar, but to also build a brand. And the Bougie BBQ brand is to show women that we can be sexy and we can be bougie, or we can show the dudes that it doesn't have to always look so smoky and dirty, but we can still be cute while we're doing what we do.
Come on now.
Okay. I keep hearing trendsetter.
Okay.
I keep hearing household name.
on.
I'm being serious.
Yes.
This is God. Household name, and whatever you need is about to come to help you do that. Or if it ain't already came.
I feel that.
Whatever it is right there. So keep the momentum.
Absolutely.
Because you are super special.
Thank
Amen.
you.
And I don't know what
Thank you.
all
That means
you've
a
been
lot.
through.
Huh?
And I don't know what obedience you've had to do, but I know it's been a lot.
A lot.
And what you're getting is what you deserve.
Thank you.
So don't you feel bad?
No.
When you skyrocket and you be looking down, not down, but you know,
No,
you be
absolutely.
up there. You know, and we have to go through assistant just to see if we can find on 2027 calendar a date for the Cameo Bobo show. It's okay. But you deserve it.
Yes,
You
thank
deserve
you,
it.
thank
You
you.
deserve it. And you
Thank you.
carried yourself in a phenomenal way on that television
Thank
show.
you.
A
Thank you.
phenomenal way on that television
Thank
show.
you.
They couldn't even catch a moment of you looking sad.
Wow.
Yeah. I do not try to live in a sad space.
It was beautiful.
I always, you know, even when I'm having those moments, I live in a space of just gratitude and always being grateful, even for the sad moments, because usually there's a huge lesson that is coming out of that. So
Not
I try to
saying you
always
didn't feel it,
Not
but
Right.
you didn't.
No.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
didn't sulk, and you didn't. I'm finna act like I'm finna cry. See if they
no.
say my
Right.
food good. You know, people do stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Be monogamous.
No, I
But
can't
you
do
wasn't
that.
doing that. You held it down,
Thank
baby.
you.
You
Right.
represented
Thank
well.
you.
Give it up for
Thank
y'all.
you.
Y'all haven't watched that.
Bye.
Y'all will love that show. Okay, may I taste
Yes, this is fried
It's
cabbage.
good.
fried
It's
cabbage?
good.
I love it.
Very flavorful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us. Y'all need to. I don't. How people can order this? They didn't know.
Well, right now we are located at 109 Buchanan Street, and
is that by Ed's Fish? Where's that?
that is actually kind of right down the street from Slim and Huskies.
Okay. Okay.
So it's in a open space, so that's
Okay.
where we're located right
Okay.
now. We're also on DoorDash, so if you
really?
want to order the food and have it delivered,
Monday through Friday.
Wednesday through Saturday.
Really?
Wednesday through Saturday. And you can go to www.coley'sjj.com and find my food truck, and it'll tell you exactly where we're located.
Y'all, please support her. I'm serious.
Right.
I'm a barbecue person.
Okay, come on with it.
I
What I
am
do?
everything right.
Oh my goodness.
The sauce is good. I don't taste no vinegar. I don't like that.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
know you probably
But
do that.
And it's in there, but
I didn't taste it. It's not overpowering.
okay. Okay.
And you made barbecue wings taste like you. It wasn't. And sometimes people make barbecue wings. They say like barbecue wings. These didn't taste like that. It almost was like a. Is this supposed to be like a different culture in some ways for you?
No, not this.
Well,
I do a Jamaican oxtail, but that's not this. No.
This it's got you have so many good
citrusier.
spices
Right.
and stuff. But whatever you did right.
Thank you.
You did right, and
And got me to eat mustard because I don't eat mustard.
I just
Really? Now look at that. Look at
I
that.
can't
But
get
nothing's
the
overpowering.
words out You gonna have a restaurant in Japan.
Come on with it. I take
That's
it.
how you gonna be.
Thank you.
That's how you gonna
Thank
be. You
you.
know how you go. How you been to Gatlinburg?
I have.
And you know that man drives and diners and drives.
Yes.
What's his name?
Guy Fieri.
That's how you gonna be.
Okay.
That's how you gonna be. You gonna set the.
I received it.
And when
Yeah.
he walk in, me and Cameo gonna be sitting at the table.
Yeah,
eating.
you gonna be like, I
Right
told
there.
you we
Right
was gonna
there.
be in Japan.
Talking about let her cook.
Yeah, let her cook. Well, Shaticka, this has been amazing. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
coming
I
and being on the
appreciate
show.
you. Yes.
We love it. We love
Yes.
your food, and we'll be supporting you more.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
Amen.
All right, we'll be right back with a moment of motivation after this break, guys.
Oh my goodness.
you.
Yes, it was so
Was
good.
so-
It is now time for your moment of motivation. And this is the time when I motivate you and say some encouraging words or whatever God has placed on my heart. And today we're going to keep it short and simple. The other day I was sitting in my car and I really can't remember what I was doing, but I started feeling very heavy. And I just started praying and, speaking to God and talking to God. And y'all, what I heard him tell me is that he doesn't feel loved by his people. Yeah, it just grieved me so much because God is so good. He's so loving. But he says we don't tell him enough. So today, tell God thank you. When you wake up, tell him thank you. When he does something good for you, tell him thank you. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir. I know some of y'all do it anyway. But those of you who have been forgetting about it, remember to give him glory. Remember to tell him he's a good God, because there are so many people that are screaming at him and telling him that he's not. I know we live in this positive world from our mindset, but there are a lot of negative things happening and a lot of people are so mad at God. They're so mad at him. So let's be sure to remind him how great he is to us and how a good, good father he is, because he is really a good, good father. Okay, guys? All right, so that's our moment of motivation. Please, 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 please continue to tune in and check out the rest of season 4. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for Bella, for being on the show today. It was just an awesome thing to be able to be a blessing to her. Please support her and follow her and come up to some of her events. Also, thank you so much to Bodie Smith for being on the show. Please call her, get on that podcast and tell your story, especially if you feel like you need to tell your story and you don't have a platform. It's going to be a great place to do that. Contact her. And super, super thanks to the beautiful chef Shaticka Robinson for being on the show and showing us her delicious food. And please be sure to support her, her food truck, and everything that she has going on. Until the next time I see you guys, you have been watching the Cameo Bobo Show live in Music City. It's Nashville's #1 late night television show, and it's the television show that is spicing up late night TV. Until next time I see you guys. Bye. Whoop, whoop. All right. Good job, guys.